Listen to me now? Oh, it looks like it's going to listen to me now. Yeah, it wasn't that I was muted. It was that my Discord was, or not my Discord, my Streamlabs was set to the wrong microphone. Okay. Technical difficulties aside, mic's working. Be talking with Little Sheep Head, the founder of the VTubers with Disabilities Discord and Twitter. They've been providing, I believe, to be a very good resource for an underserved community among YouTubers. I kind of scheduled this interview like 5 hours ago. Did it really impromptu. Scheduling problems. It would either be right now or next month. So I want to talk to her right now. I'm gonna give her a call and we'll get into it. Hi there. Yes, I can. I've some. But hi, welcome to the show. Would you like to introduce yourself? Please? Perfect. Nice to actually get to talk. It always starts off with Skype. Every single. Should be popping up. Guys, so just working over here. Oh, it's not working at all. Discord muted. Hey, can you guys hear Sheepy now?
Hello, hello. Testing.
It looks like it's, yeah. Oh, my mic keeps cutting out. I believe that's also because I'm looking away my away, and then my mic gate is up. My so I guess I'm gonna have to get you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Apple, but most people call me Sheepy, and I'm a little sheepy head, and my pronouns are she, her.
Perfect. Thank you for chat.
Thank you for having me. I'm super nervous but excited.
Oh, it's quite all right. These are very friendly, casual conversations to get to know you and get to know what kind of do with content you do, what kind of work you do. So,
Yeah.
what platforms are you on?
Mostly on Twitch, Twitter as well, and YouTube, but not streaming on YouTube, just mostly putting my Twitch VODs and clips onto YouTube. But mostly
That's
streaming from Twitch. Mhm.
that's what a lot of people tend to do, actually. I'm one of the
Mhm.
few that do stream to both, but I kind of had to leave the Twitch affiliate program to do it.
Oh. Yeah, you can stream from both. It's in the rulesies. But do you like streaming from YouTube? I haven't tried it yet.
It's been pretty nice actually. It doesn't really generate a whole lot of new viewers per stream like Twitch does,
Mhm,
but as long as I'm putting out
mhm.
videos regularly, I have been generating more subscribers and seeing a few new faces popping into chat, the YouTube
That's
side.
good. Mhm.
Be like
The scuff again?
the worst
Mm.
scuff.
Oh, no.
Would you be able to send me a sheet? I'll just have a
Of
static
course.
one because it's better than not having
Yes, 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 yes.
representation of you on screen.
Of course.
So you mentioned you typically refer to yourself as Apple, but you're also Sheepy as a
My name
nickname?
yeah, my name is Apple, but yeah, most people just call me Sheepy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Do you happen to have any other just Giga Chat? Not at this. Uh,
No.
no. So, do you have any other nicknames?
Just lots of playing off of Sheepy, Sheepoo, Sheepers, things like that, but just Sheepy, yeah.
That's pretty. Um, do you happen to have a catchphrase?
I don't think so. On my channel, I usually just say we try our besties. We're just trying, doing
Well,
our
you can't
best.
succeed if you don't try.
Mhm.
No, not a. That's
It's
okay.
not? Oh,
Or
I
my
thought it
computer
was.
didn't save it as one. Because like I
Mm.
opened it up on Discord, it's transparent. I opened it in browser. Say
Yeah. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
on my end. Say
Mm, yeah, it says PNG on my side.
yeah, it's PNG on my. Oh, it's probably
Mhm.
because of this. So, can you briefly describe your aesthetic or?
It's very simple, really. I'm just a little sheep cloud that fell from the sky. So that's the lore. Uh, cozy gremlin energy, and yeah,
Cozy Gremlin. People
yeah,
do like that stuff.
yeah.
Finally.
Oh, we got it.
Yes, I finally got you on the screen.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah,
And
the scuff always takes some.
yeah,
But we can definitely talk again in the future for
of
checking in
course.
with what you're going on. And
Yeah,
hopefully we can get it right.
yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes, she's huge because like that art is super duper cute. Why would we not want to show it off?
Oh,
So what kind of audience do you want to reach?
um, hmm. I play a lot of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games on my channel. So it brings in audience around that type of age.
Like retro
That
games?
yeah, mostly like people around my age and, so I do a lot of that.
That makes sense. A lot of
Mhm,
people do try to reach their niche audiences based on the kind of interests they have.
mhm.
Sometimes it takes people a long time to figure out where their niche really lies. I thought I had
Yeah,
figured it out like twice already, and then I knew one.
well, that happens too.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you have one and then it changes and, you know.
It's very fluid content creation, I've been finding.
Mhm.
trickiest secret figuring out secret to content creation? Make content. So what inspired you to start getting into content creation?
I think I always wanted to, but didn't do it just because I didn't want my face on camera for just safety reasons. Um, so it was always an interest of mine, but I didn't really I've never watched VTubers before I became a VTuber. So becoming a VTuber was not something that just was really an option until it just randomly popped in my head once, and I was like, "Oh, I could do that thing where it's not me on, uh, the camera." So that made it easier, and then also just being a person with a chronic illness who rarely ever goes outside, um, it gets very lonely. And I didn't have many friends for a very long time, or human contact for that matter. So I just wanted to stream and make friends.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of people getting out some more still. I believe a lot of people have been in the same position.
Mhm.
Not
Absolutely.
necessarily the exact same situation, but a lot of people are going through relatable situations. Sure.
Mhm.
How long have you been creating content?
My anniversary was just last month. My 1-year anniversary was on March 30th.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it's been a year. I'm still a baby at it, so I'm still learning.
I've only been at it like a couple years now myself. Only a
Yeah.
VTuber for about a year.
Oh, yeah. I'm liking it. I enjoy it very much.
Yes, there have definitely been great parts of the community that I've really been glad to be a part of.
Mhm, mhm.
Shout out to the Super Sassy Support Squad.
Yes! Yes! Love them.
Thank you. We do our part. Because I am a member of that.
Oh, you are? Oh, you
I'm
guys
actually
are
a
great.
moderator of the Discord.
Oh, you guys are great. Appreciate you very much. You guys
We,
work very hard. I bow down to you.
we do what we
Yes.
gotta be. Because, okay, I should have successfully swapped my audio.
Mhm.
Perfect. Perfect. I can still hear you. I can still hear.
Yeah.
What kind of content would you like to do more of?
I wanna do everything. I wanna do all the things, but I feel like I don't have all the energy to do it all at once, but, I wanna do, like, painting and, like, arts and crafts stuff on stream. I wanna do some charity stuff. Uh, I wanna try doing those react videos. I wanna try all the things.
React videos are a lot of fun, and it's
Yeah.
somewhat easier content.
Mm. Mhm.
Yes, I got the PNG tuber working.
Ah, yay, yay. It
uh,
just took a little bit, but we got it all working now.
yeah, sometimes it just needed a little time to settle down or wake up. I don't.
Yeah.
Is there a kind of content you'd want to do less of or move away from?
No. I'm enjoying all of it right now.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah. I like all of it so far.
It's, it's actually it's a fun when you do figure out your niche and actually start working on stuff like that. It feels very fulfilling.
Yeah. And I think chat notices too. They know when you're not enjoying it and they know when you are.
Yeah, like I've had comments saying that, oh, you've been low energy with previous videos. This video, wow.
Yeah. They
It
know.
ebbs and flows day to day. I do try to have
Mhm.
more energy, but honestly, more of a laid back person.
Yeah. Mhm. Same.
Is there a kind of content you wanted to make or see, but feel like it's too niche?
Mm, again, I don't think so. I think I just wanna do all the things. Nothing is too niche. Just do everything you wanna do. Do all of it. So, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I fell for that one too. I got so many things I do want to work on, and I kind of forget about a couple things and move on to other stuff. New plans start up.
Gotta write a
But
list. Keep
yeah,
track of all the
oh,
things.
I should.
Mhm.
Some need to organize it
Mhm.
better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you have a goal?
Um, with when it comes to VTubers with disabilities, um, I would we've gotten so far already with that, but I wanna do so much more with it. Um, I wanna be able to do charities around it eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it yet,
I
but
I haven't done a charity stream myself. It's been interesting to try and plan out.
I just feel like I'm so small still that it wouldn't be it wouldn't really go anywhere if I did a charity stream, you know?
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
kind
you
of have
need a
that worry.
bigger audience for that. So I feel like, yeah, I don't know yet.
I kind of have that worry too. And then I also think about when I do check into other people's charity streams, they tend to have higher than average view counts because of the event going on. So a
Mhm.
lot more people are checking them out. But
Mhm.
then again, it's really hard to say, especially for nothing is too small for charity. That is true.
Mhm.
It
That's
again,
true.
it's hard to say. It's definitely worth
Yeah,
a shot. I would definitely help
and then
promote it for you.
oh, thank you so much. And then I always feel like those types of streams, charity streams, are usually very like subathons, like 12-hour long subathons or 24-hour ones, and I can't sit longer than 3 hours. So doing a very long, event is just something I am not
Yeah,
able to do.
it's not really in the cards, so you gotta come up with a little more
It would have to be
creative
like
ways to get people's attention.
yeah, or it would have to be a month-long one instead of one big 12-hour, 24-hour one. It'll
Or
just be
it
like a
could
month
also
long.
sorry,
No, go ahead.
could also be, like a variety show type thing where you're doing let's say you create a VTubers with Disabilities Twitch channel, and then do your charity streams with that, and then just
Mhm.
have a bunch of different VTubers come on and do, like,
Yeah,
3-hour time slots. I don't know
yeah,
how that would work logistically, but
yeah.
be a possibility because
It's a good idea.
people do want to be able to tune into, like, a 12-hour, 24-hour stream, but
Yeah.
it's literally unreasonable for a lot of people. So,
Mhm.
providing labor, you could provide a long, entertaining charity stream with a lot of variety.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
Certainly
do
worth
that.
considering.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, what is something you were taught you wish you were taught when you first got into content creation?
that it's a lot of work. You only see what is put out, but you don't realize how much work was put in behind the scenes because you just see the stream, for instance, and you're like, "Oh, this person's just playing a video game. That's easy." But it is so exhausting. There's so much work behind it of fixing things and uh, managing Twitter accounts and Discord servers and managing so many other things. And I didn't realize that until I started it with how much work is put in.
Yeah, really so much work. A starting out or a streamer or VTuber just starting out basically has to fill the roles of artist, rigger, sound editor, promoter, manager,
Mhm. Exactly. Yep.
security of
It's so
so
much
much to
more than just playing a game.
but everybody just sees the funny anime girl on the screen. They're raving
Mhm.
about.
Yep.
Is there a kind of content you want to make or see but feel like it's too niche?
I think I should just do everything. Wanna do everything. Nothing is too niche if you have interest in doing it. Just do all the things.
Absolutely agree. As long as you're
Mhm.
putting your passion into it, that's going to draw
Yeah.
people's.
Mhm.
What is the current biggest project you're working on?
Currently, I don't think I have one right now. We just celebrated the 1K VTubers with Disabilities Twitter list. We got 1K members on there. So we celebrated that with like a art raffle. And that just ended, I think, this past Sunday. Um,
Oh, wow.
but in the future, um, I would want to eventually do something on the VTubers with Disabilities anniversary, which is in August. So I have a little bit more time to plan that out.
Oh, most definitely. Started in August. You've been at it a few months and you've already connected 1,000 streamers
Yeah,
together in one way or another.
I know. I really did not think that was gonna happen when I started it. I thought I was gonna get maybe 50 people tops, and that was gonna be the end of it. So every month when I do the VTubers with Disabilities monthly post, which goes out every first of the month, where I do a post which calls out for more disabled VTubers and VTuber artists for me to add to the list. Every time that post comes around and there's more people that show up in the comments to be added, I'm always so surprised by it. I didn't think it was gonna get this far.
Yeah, it just as you keep extending your reach, more and more people are going to keep finding.
Hmm.
The the internet is such a mixed bag. It can be very toxic. And then there are instances like this, which I
Yes.
personally really love to highlight on my show or on my channel, where it's like
Mhm.
a positive story. Because
Yeah.
I won't lie, I am a drama channel. I am a commentary channel on VTuber drama. But
Mhm.
I'm not trying to paint anybody as a bad person. I'm trying to get people to think about this stuff critically.
Mhm.
Anyway, next question. If you could collaborate with any content creator, who would it be?
Ooh, I don't know. Again, I didn't really watch VTubers before I became one. so I don't know very many well-known VTubers, but uh to get to talk to Iron Mouse about VTubers with disabilities would be great.
That would
To just
be
tell her about it. I just want to tell her about it.
yeah, just get it on her radar if you can.
I've messaged her about it, but it went on red and everything, which I understand. She
Ha
probably gets
like,
so many messages.
you had sent a Twitter DM?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes those are really hard to get in contact with larger
Yeah.
creators.
I should probably send it to, like, a business email,
Yeah, I would
but
definitely look up a business email for Iron Mouse and then send a professionally worded thing
mm,
saying, "Hey, this exists.
yeah,
Just wanted to bring it to your attention."
I just want her to know about it, that's all.
Yeah, because I did link you that article that I
Yes,
covered
I did
previously
read
on
it.
the channel. I don't know if you saw my coverage of it. I was heartened to read through that. It was a very heartwarming story.
Yes. I would love to talk to her one day.
Oh, absolutely. She's the biggest female streamer.
Yes.
What skill would you say has taken you the longest?
Um, I don't know if this is really a skill, but learning how to be a person again, because before VTubing, I was pretty lonely for a very long time, and, I didn't have, like, a friend group in, like, 10 years before I started VTubing. So learning how to have friends and be a person, uh, has been very strange.
Well, I'm glad it's been an option for you to start making steps again.
Um,
I worry so much about everybody that's struggling with isolation, especially post-COVID.
mhm, absolutely.
So, how do you like to spend your free time not working on?
Ooh, I feel like I'm always working on content even when I'm not streaming.
Oh, me
I
too. If
feel
I'm
like
not streaming and recording, researching.
yes, fixing something, doing something. I feel like I'm always doing something streaming related at all times. But when I'm not, hang out with my cat. My cat's like my best friend. He's like my mascot of my channel as well. So I hang out with him. Ooh, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. I don't know if I have a picture on here. I just have the little picture of from my logo, which is a cartoon version of him, not a real version of him.
Oh, that's okay. I just love cats. I've got two myself.
Oh, how old?
3 and 1.
Babies.
Babe, I used to
Babe.
have when I was not a VTuber, before I was a VTuber, I had a channel redeem when I was a Twitch affiliate called
Yeah,
Gotham Time, where
yeah.
I would hold up a brush, like a hairbrush, standard old hairbrush, right in front of my face on camera. That's all I would do when they redeem that channel reward. What
Mhm.
happened was Gotham would jump up to my desk and then start brushing his face into the brush, like a little aggressively until I started brushing because
Oh,
he's my big princess kitty cat.
oh, babies.
Such a baby.
Oh, love them so much. But yeah, I hang out with him. Uh, and I like to hula hoop, and I like photography, and I like cooking, and I like arts and craft stuff, like making bracelets and painting, and yeah, I like all those stuff.
It's certainly good to keep yourself busy with hobbies. I've got
Yeah,
to do more than, like, peruse Twitter drama for my hobbies.
it's so hard to manage time though.
It really
between stream stuff and then your hobbies. I feel like my streaming stuff has completely taken over all my time, that it's hard to stop and do hobbies that you had before you started streaming.
oh, yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
Where do you want to see your platform in 5 years?
Mm. I hope I'm still doing this.
Me
I hope I could do it for as long as I possibly can, and I hope I still love it as much as I do now. Because I think that's one of my biggest fears with streaming is that one day I'm gonna wake up and not love it anymore. Um, so I hope I still love it just as much or even more in 5 years, and I hope VTubers with disabilities got even bigger, which I can't even imagine that happening, but, oh, that would
Yeah,
be
it's
nuts.
it's been less than 1 year, but half a year right now,
Mhm.
and you're at 1,000 members.
Yeah.
Where will it be in 5?
Oh, no. I don't know.
So, shifting a bit away from content, do you
Mhm.
have a favorite music genre?
I still listen to the same music I listened to when I was in high school.
Oh,
I
me
have
too. Just a
I
little
don't
more
listen to
variety.
I don't listen to anything new. I still listen to my same old, like, 5 bands. Uh, I just it's mostly, like, rockish music and then, like, very old K-pop.
Yeah? Do you have
Yeah.
any bands specifically?
Ooh, I like okay, on the rockish side, I like Tool and A Perfect Circle and Deftones, Placebo,
Nice.
VNV Nation, and then on the K-pop side, I really love SHINee so much. SHINee's, like, my favorite.
Yeah? I don't
Yeah.
think I know that specific, but I
Yeah,
know a lot
they're
of the, rock
yeah,
musicians. They're good. I like
yeah, yeah.
on the opposite side of favorite, what song would be played endlessly on loop in your personal hell?
I don't even know, cause I won't listen to something I don't like.
So,
Why
basically
torture
anything outside of
myself?
your 5 bands?
I'm okay with it. Is it won't torture me. I'm okay with it, but I don't think I would absolutely hate it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You have a food that you like that not many others do?
I'm a big foodie. I love
Yeah?
food so much, yeah. I love food. Uh, so I'm not too picky-ish. Um, I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like olives, and I love olives.
I don't mind them chopped up on pizza or whatever, but it's hard to for me
I
to
could
eat them, like, whole.
I could eat them right out the jar. So good.
Respect.
Mhm.
Could have anything for breakfast. Hey,
I'm so simple. I could just have avocado toast all day, every day for breakfast and be totally okay. Like,
I've
just
heard that's
avocado
good, but I've
toast
never had it.
with, like, salt and pepper, maybe if I'm being fancy, put a fried egg on top with a little bit of sriracha, and I am a happy sheep.
Okay, that does sound good. I
Mhm.
try it out.
So good. I wish I could have an avocado tree. I would be so happy.
I just realized I'm getting notifications on your announcement. We forgot to post a linky. So I dropped the
Oh,
link under that because I'm still seeing
oh,
people liking it.
oh, I forgot.
But at least the link that I dropped, even if they can't catch it all live, the archive will still be there, and I'll be
Yes.
putting out the less scuffed version this Friday.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
what topic did you talk about?
Mm, either food or like Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, or the anime Nana, which is another favorite of mine. I could
fun.
talk about them all the time. Yeah, so good. But
I've
don't
never
don't
tried it out.
read it. Don't read it or watch it if you don't want your heart broken because
Oh, I've seen them.
it
Like
went
I
on
haven't watched it,
hiatus.
but
Yeah.
yay, isn't it?
Kind of, but not really. It depends how you look at it. But, yeah, it never finished though, so it doesn't have an ending because the
Fun.
creator, ended up getting a chronic illness and was unable to finish it. So, uh, unfortunately, it doesn't have an ending to it yet.
I interesting. Check.
Yeah.
I can actually start up a watch list.
The anime has a little bit more of an ending than the manga does. The manga does not have one at all. But
That
the
kind of makes sense
anime,
given how anime and manga are.
yeah, so the anime has a little bit of a ending.
Okay, I'm starting up a new watch. Because like I keep getting recommendations to stuff, and then I just kind of forget about them. But I
Yeah,
want to go through this stuff.
yeah.
I just I work full time, so I can't
I
watch as much
know,
as I want.
again, it's hard to manage time to do all the things.
100%. So aside from topic you could talk about the most, what topic would you prefer to avoid at all costs?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Most people tend to answer drama. They don't like getting involved.
Oh, yeah. No meanies.
Yeah, I don't like
Mm-mm.
the meanie picture
I don't
going
have the
around the
energy.
VTuber community.
No, I don't have the energy to fight with people.
You don't need. That's why I do.
No. Yeah,
Like I actually,
be
I
my
actually enjoy doing breakdowns of why I disagree with a person's video. A lot of
mhm.
fun for me.
Mhm. Mhm.
Who is the most interesting person you have met or interacted with?
Mm. Probably a lot of the people I met from VTubers with disabilities. They're so cool.
Yeah, in
They
a group of 1,000, I can't imagine it would be easy to pick out just one.
no, they're also cool. Um, on the Discord, we have about 170, I think, currently.
Oh, nice.
Um, and everyone is so nice. Everyone is so talented. Oh my gosh, they do such great things. And I'm always amazed by them. Um, everyone's just been so nice.
That is really good. Stop making me meet cool new people. No, I'm gonna keep doing that. That's the point of this show. Yeah, that's honestly what I like to hear. The community that Pink Seraph and I run together is also like a very friendly, welcome community. We aim
Yeah,
more to provide a community for VTubers that are open to disagreements with each other. Doesn't really
yeah,
matter what people believe, as long as they're friendly and respectful, I am totally
Yeah.
cool with anybody hanging out in Discord.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because I really respect people that can actually talk out their disagreements with me.
Mhm.
If you could have lucid dreams, what would they be about?
Probably something really boring, like going to a aquarium or going to the park, which probably sounds very sad since I'm home all the time. Uh, so it would just be normal things that I normally don't get to do, because I have chronic pain, and unfortunately, I do not have a wheelchair currently. Uh,
Oh,
so I don't get too many outings. So my dreams would probably just be of very normal, things.
honestly, it's hard for me to really grasp sometimes, like really think about it. The things that I don't really think about doing too often, that I have done, go to an aquarium, is just not an option for some. And I
Mhm.
don't always take the time to really reconcile that, think about that.
Yeah.
So it is important to bring stuff to light.
Yeah.
But I definitely I don't think any less of you for wanting that as your lucid dream. It's actually
Mm,
perfectly understandable.
yeah.
Has any story gotten you to change your perspective?
Mm. Now does this refer to, like, books?
Kind of agrees. Also, I
Mm.
did think books. I was also thinking manga, anime, visual novel,
Um,
short story, like any kind of thing that really got you to think twice about what you had previously thought.
hmm. Hmm. I don't know if this goes, but when it comes to books, it's not really, um, the story per se, it was just how I got the book. Um, I have a book called Echo, I believe, and then I forgot the author's name. I think it's Francesca Block. And it was given to me when I was in maybe 6th grade by a teacher. Um, and she was probably the only teacher that really took interest in me and realized, um, that I was a little bit weird, um, and gave me that book, um, because she saw I was kind of struggling. At that age, it's very hard. Um,
Hmm.
so I loved that book. I haven't read it in years. I can't even remember what it's about anymore, but I still have it just because just thinking that she was one of the people that actually cared and noticed and saw me when I felt like nobody else did. So not really much the story, just who gave me the book.
That is just as valid as the story itself, changing your
Mhm.
perspective. So, I think we might want to drop a Discord invite chat.
Ooh,
Editor is pretty interested in what's going on.
ooh,
And
ooh,
she
ooh.
does also, or they also deal with mental and physical disabilities as well.
Oh, okay, let me go get it. I'll go get it and drop it in the chat.
Is there anything on your mind you feel should have more attention brought to?
Ah, definitely the VTubers with disabilities, which is why I'm here.
100%.
um,
Definitely here to promote that. And
yeah.
anything else you'd like to bring attention?
Um, hold on. Let me try to drop this into chat. See, believe it's boop. That link should work. I think. Let me know if it does or not. Um, what was the question again? Sorry.
No, I'm trying to
Oh,
remember.
more
Anything?
attention brought to.
Yeah,
Um, the VTubers with disabilities, just to
that's
have us,
that's really your main goal.
yeah, for us to be more seen and we exist, and I think sometimes people forget that. Um, and then hopefully I hope with VTubers with disabilities, it will also change this whole grind perspective that is in the VTuber community of always having to stream, having to do it for 6 to 12 to 24 hours and uh just going for very long times and just pushing yourself to limits. I hope that VTubers with disabilities will eventually change that mindset that it's okay to have a 1 hour stream. It's
Mhm.
fine. It's it's just as good as all the other streams and um I just want that to be seen a little bit more. And then also with uh VTubers with disabilities is not only for VTubers but also for VTuber artists and having them seen as well because a lot of us streaming and doing art is the only way we can make a living because a lot of us can't get jobs and a lot of us aren't on disability. So the only way we get any type of income to take care of ourselves is by doing this, is by streaming, and it's by getting art commissions and um so
Nation,
it
subs, tips, that kind.
yes, it
Yeah,
lurking, all of it counts and matters and helps us a bunch because
hmm.
otherwise,
There are definitely free
the
ways to be able to support people you
yes,
want to see do
tell
well.
you tell your friends, "Hey, I found this streamer or this artist. Here, check them out." Just
Super cozy. I
spreading
love
the
their
word.
vibe.
Yeah, just
Word of
spreading
mouth
the
is
word.
like the one of the best ways to advertise.
I yes,
People bring their
absolutely.
friends in, and then once they're talking about your content with their friends, it kind of gets them attached to
Yeah, and it helps us so much
it. Hmm.
because the future is scary for many of us. We
Oh,
don't know
100%.
how we're gonna survive, um, so any
Sometimes
help
it's a day to day, some week to week.
yes, so any help is very much appreciated.
Honestly, this kind of thing has been on my mind lately. I've been thinking about VTuber agencies as well, and I kind of don't like how typical VTuber agencies handle themselves, or at least what I've
Mm,
seen of them.
mm,
I was thinking, what if all, not just streamers and slash talent, what if riggers, the anime, or the artists, the animators, coders, the musicians, the moderators, all those people, what if they all had a share in the stake of the agency?
mhm,
They would all be driven by the profit motive. They would all have stable income. They would all
yeah,
be motivated to make the best kind of content they can.
mhm,
I don't personally have the capital to start something up, but it is an idea that I'm floating around, something I would love to eventually see take off the ground, whether or not I personally start it up.
mhm,
It could be a very powerful tool to address the problems you listed.
yeah, I agree.
So moving on, What is the weirdest way you met somebody? I think it's been a back burner.
Hmm. I I guess you can say meeting online people online is the weird way to meet people. But that's usually how I meet people.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider meeting people online, say, to be weird.
Mhm. I'm not sure.
One
No, I
person
don't
I've
know.
met online, I was playing RuneScape back and then randomly joined a role play group to like Pokemon role play because teenager.
Yeah.
And then one of the people that I was talking with, or like we got along with pretty well and chatting quite a bit, they're like, "Oh, hey, you play RuneScape? What's your name?" I tell them, and they're like, "No way, I'm this person."
Um,
And it's like, "What? We already been friends, yo!"
Aw, you liked each other twice.
Right?
That's so cute. I don't think I've had anything like that, but that's so cute.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing comes to mind, nothing comes to mind. I'm willing to bet that everybody has some kind of interesting stories about how they've met somebody in particular.
Mhm.
Um, what would you say is the most amazing natural occurrence you've witnessed?
I'm amazed by just even the small things. Like, I'm that person that every time the moon shows up, I have to point and be like, "It's the moon! Look at it! It's so cool!" I'm still, like, amazed by the sunrise every morning. I'm like, "Wow, that's cool." Sun shadows on the wall when they come through your window, I
Absolutely.
found so beautiful. They're, like, one of my favorite things to look at. Just the smallest things, again, that people sometimes take for granted. I'm just like, "Wow, that's so pretty. That's so cool."
Gotta appreciate the little things. Not people do
Yes.
that. Do you ever go to space if given the chance?
Yes and no. Yes, because it's like, there's so much to see, but then no, because that's so scary.
Have you seen space? I haven't. It's horrifying.
No, I've seen enough movies. I don't wanna get stuck. I don't know. But then also it looks so cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to see the stars out there from outside of our atmosphere because our
Yeah,
atmosphere does change how it looks. But
yeah.
aside from that, like literally one of my most irrational fears is drifting off forever in space.
Oh my god,
But like
no.
I want to see what it looks like and then get me back
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Earth.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty, okay, take me back, take me back.
Something so few people sure sign me up. Hell yeah.
Ugh,
It'd be horrifying, but
scared.
I'd want to
I'm
do it.
so scared. Yeah.
What do you resent paying for the most?
Hmm. Not many things, because when you are disabled and you don't have an income, uh, you're very careful with your money most times. So if I'm gonna buy something, I have to make sure that I absolutely want that thing and need that thing. Um, because I don't want to waste the money and then be like, oh, that was silly. But then there are times where I do buy something, and at the time I absolutely love it and need it. And then as you age or as time goes by, your interest and taste just change, and then you look back at that thing and you're like, "But why did I like that?"
Mhm.
It was the waste of money. Why did I buy that? Just because you changed as a person and you don't like that thing anymore. So there has been a few of those things, mostly clothing, that I'd be like, "Why did I like that piece of clothing?"
Totally fair. Most people do respond with like it was more of a purchase I came to later regret, but when I wrote that, what I was actually considering myself for my answer, I'm
Mm,
pretty resentful for having to pay for pharmaceuticals, food, shelter, clothing, all that fun stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's just my way of sneaking in my sneaky socialist agenda in my interview.
Sneaky snooksies. Mhm.
um, what change would you like to see in the VTuber community?
Again, the grind mindset
Mm,
that you have to stream every so often, every day or whatever,
oh,
and has to be a certain amount of hours, and and then also to just the number mindset that everybody gets in their head of, I have to be at this certain number of followers at this amount of time, and why did I not get there? And I see it beat up so many good streamers.
oh,
Um,
some of my favorite comfort streamers struggle with that. It's gotten them to stop streaming, and it's oh, I want to see
yes.
stuff.
Yes, because it eats everything out of them
It
because
does.
it and I see it a lot in the VTuber community of people having, "Oh, I hit so and so number," or "Help me get to so and so number. Let me hit this milestone, follow me." And I could see how it could get into people's minds in a negative way by seeing it so often on your feed. You end up comparing yourself to that person. Um, and yeah, it's got into so many of my friends, and streaming was no longer fun for them because it's just this number game of, why am I not growing? Why are my numbers low and compared to this person or that person? And it's
Now,
like,
why are people checking me out?
yeah, and it's like, but you gotta remember, you started because it was fun. And sometimes you have to be gentle with yourself and remind yourself why you started doing it. Um, it's not a job yet. So, yes, maybe you might want it to be a job one day. That would be the dream for, I think, many of us. But
Oh,
until that
that
happens, yeah, yeah, of course. Me too, as someone who can't physically work, I would love this became a job, um, to be able to support myself.
yeah,
But until it gets to that point where it is actually a job, can we just have fun and not worry so much about the numbers, because I see it a lot. I see it so much.
yeah, like I've actively stopped paying attention to how many people are watching my Twitch or my YouTube separately.
Yeah, I've heard a
I
lot of people do that, yeah. Turn
I
the
only
view count
check
off.
it at the end of stream when I'm about to grade out,
Mhm.
but most of
Yeah.
the time I'm just not paying attention. I'll check my email for like after
Mhm.
for the summary, how many people did check it out, how many people were
Yeah,
in. Basically, as a way of thinking, how can I really improve?
yeah.
What parts did people stick around for? What parts did people lose interest in? That kind of.
Mhm.
It's a lot
Yeah.
easier
I
to tell on YouTube with their analytics, but
oh,
Twitch does have some stuff.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people that don't even look at the email at the end, the summary of it, because even that gets to them.
Yeah,
Um,
I can get that. You finish
and I
streaming, you're not paying attention to viewers, you're feeling pretty good about it, then you check your email
yeah.
on viewer
Mhm.
average. That can
Yeah.
be pretty disheartening. Honestly, the numbers don't actually reflect your content. The
Mhm.
numbers more or less reflect how many people clicked on it rather than how good your content is.
Yeah. Mhm.
Thing I've found, you don't focus on your numbers, you focus on maximizing the quality of your stream, and then you kind of
Mhm.
got to play into clickbait. I'm
Yeah.
serious. You got to play a bit
Mhm.
into clickbait just to get them to click on your stream because, like, so many people are playing into it, you kind of need to get noticed. You
Mhm.
maximize the quality of your stream best you can, and that maximizes the retention of you. Howdy, Kyle. So, moving on to my next question. Has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Uh-huh.
You've been
Brain was doing,
ambushed.
like my brain has been doing the loading thingy. What?
I'm
That's so
sorry. That's
that's
my
so
only ambush question. It's funny for me.
And the thing is too, I was looking at past interviews you've done, and I've seen you do it in one of the videos I was watching, and still, even when you did it to me, I'm just like, "What?" Not prepared,
Like,
even though I saw it already.
yeah, like I try to ask that question every interview, but I never try to ask it at the same time. So like people can they do get an idea that okay, so it is not actually something personal and invasive. It's just going to kind of throw me off.
Yeah, it's so good.
It just makes me laugh. I love
Uh-huh.
my favorite answer so far has been pinata. Moving on, or pinata. Next question.
Oh, it's so good.
Hypothetically, the apocalypse is happening. Are your three choices of people on your team?
Oof. Mm. Do they have to be real people?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Uh, I don't know why the first person that comes to mind is like, "Sailor Moon! Bring Sailor Moon with me!" But I don't
I
know if
mean,
she
she
could
does fight
do.
evil by moonlight.
Yeah, she'll probably beat up zombies. Yeah, she'll
Yep,
do fine.
Platypus agrees with you.
Yeah. Platy's a good friend of mine. Um,
Yeah?
yeah, he is. He's also a member of the VTubers with Disabilities as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
More connection.
Yeah. I don't know. Sailor Moon, maybe. Uh, maybe. mm, I don't know why. I'm just thinking of random. I'm thinking like maybe one of the Power Rangers. You
Yes,
know, maybe like the yellow one. She was cool.
she was.
Yeah, she was my favorite when I was little. Was the yellow one? Uh,
Literally like one of the strongest. I should watch it.
mm,
I really personally got into it. When I was growing up,
mm.
I was more into Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, yeah. This is before Powerpuff Girls,
Hmm.
and there's
Like
gay in it. So
it
it'll be
was on
great.
TV when I was growing up. I just
Mm,
never watched it. You know, trans girl and repression, adolescent.
yeah.
Just kind of.
Yeah.
Yep, they're like Doom guy nonsense. Really? I
No.
should go watch like a death battle or really find out the scale of her power. Because those guys do science.
I don't know who Doom Guy is, but I don't know if she's
Have you?
like a Doom
Well,
Guy.
you know of Doom, the game, right?
Yes.
That's just the name of the main character, or that's what
Oh,
they call him. I don't know his actual.
I don't think they're the same level, but okay.
Mike is cutting out compressor's threshold is high.
Hmm.
This is why I don't edit my. Oh Jesus Christ!
Hmm.
That a little better? That a little better? Do I want to send it lower into the negatives? Like one thing she did that put her up there. If I yeah, that great, perfect. So Sailor Moon. Who else would we?
Sailor Moon, the yellow Power
Yellow
Ranger,
Power Ranger.
and maybe some type of Pokemon.
Solid choice. Like Aerodactyl would be a good choice because the zombies wouldn't be able to bite him, and he can fly.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
gotta get the zombie plan right.
Yeah.
Okay, if you were a pro wrestler, what would your intro music be?
Mm, mm. Probably something from, like, Tool.
Yeah,
Something weird, yeah.
something weird from Tool. That's going to be
Yeah,
hard to find.
Tool is always weird.
I know they're always experimenting with stuff, and I really like them for that.
Yes, I love him. The lead, Maynard James Keaton, who also is in A Perfect Circle and is also in Pucifer. He has many bands. Um,
Nice.
he's amazing.
Gotta get that side hustle.
Yeah, and he has I think a beer thing also.
Really?
I think so. I think it's a beer. It's a type of alcohol. I'm not sure if it's beer exactly, but yeah, he has a winery or something, or a beer place or something.
Yeah, I know a lot of celebs and bigger people have. He runs a vineyard.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
good to know. Thank you, Pan Fried Envy.
yeah.
They're a friend of mine.
Um, oh, hello.
Oh,
You also know of Maynard, I see.
yes. Pan Fried is I would say a fairly big music buff. Bigger than me.
Oh,
They know more than me.
yeah. Love me some
Yes, you
Tool.
do love you
Yeah.
some too. So,
Mhm.
what would you say is the best piece of advice you've ever heard?
Mm, mm. Probably just trust the progress. Like, just it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. Just trust the progress.
Yeah, you definitely
Mhm.
gotta s- stay. What's the word? But it ties back into our don't worry so much about the numbers. Focus on the
Mhm.
quality of what you're putting out. Just honestly, do it kind of consistently. It doesn't have to be every day,
No.
doing like 6 hour stream, whatever. I personally only stream typically once a week on Saturday. And then
Mhm.
from that stream, I do a lot of recording of videos where I just one take, we do it live. I don't care. And then I put
Mhm.
out one video per day for the week in
Mm,
one stream of it usually goes between like 3 to sometimes 5, 6 hours. But
mm,
that's me. It's not for everybody.
mhm.
So moving on to the final question of the list. What things in your life are you grateful
Friends. Friends are amazing. I went a long time without having any of them. And now I'm so happy. I have so many good friends. Sometimes I feel like I have way too many to keep up with, and I feel bad that I can't keep in contact with every single person as much as I would want to, just because I don't have the energy or the time. Um, but all of them are so great, and I appreciate them so much. I'm very grateful to have them.
Oh, absolutely. Um, uh, oh, not because of you, because my door got open to let the cat in. It's scratching. That distracted me long enough.
Mm,
Or was it?
so thank
Yeah, that happened. Dang it.
you. Mhm,
But yeah, that basically ends off my questions. Is there
mhm.
anything else you'd like to bring attention to?
Um, just all the VTuber with disability thing. We have the hashtag VTubers with disabilities. I have the VTubers with disabilities Twitter list, which is also for VTuber artists, not only for VTubers. Um, and it also includes mental illnesses as well as disability, like physical illnesses. Because I do get that question a lot of, I have mental things, but does that still count for me to be added to the list? And yes, of course it is.
Yeah, I
um,
would personally include.
yes, of course. I have people that sometimes message me and they're like, oh, well, I only have ADHD. Does that count? I'm like, I'm not here to tell you if you're disabled enough or not. We get it as enough as it is from doctors. If you want to be added to the list, all you have to tell me is you want to be added to the list. Um, you don't have to ask me if you are disabled enough. I That's not my place to answer. But I do get that question a lot when it comes to mental illnesses because some people always think that it's for only physical disabilities, and it is not. And then also, we have our VTubers with Disabilities monthly post that I do on my Twitter every first of the month that calls for more disabled VTubers and VTuber artists to be added to the list. I do that every first of the month and second. And then on the third of the month, I also do a second VTubers with Disabilities post on my Twitter, which is a network post where people in the community can network their content, talk about your content, put your links down below. Uh, it's a whole list. You could go through the comments and find people you find interesting that you want to follow and support. And that network post is not only for VTubers with disabilities, but for abled VTubers to look through the comments and see if there's anybody that you might be interested in following. Um, so
And
we
for
also
those
do that.
interested, here's the list
Yeah.
dropped in chat. Check them out.
Yeah, you could always go to the list. You don't have to be a part of the list to look through it and just see if you find anyone interesting. There could be some people in there that you're like, "Okay, I wanna follow that person, I wanna watch that person," and that's great. So, um, yeah, network posts goes out at the 3rd and 4th of the month as well, and then we have, of course, the Discord server, um, which is great, and everyone is so kind and sweet and amazing on that server. Uh, so could always check that out as well. And yeah, I do it every month. And if you ever miss any of the links, I do have a card on my Twitter, which is always on my pinned post. And it does have information about VTubers with disabilities, as well as the list and as well as the Discord and the hashtag. So if you end up missing it here and can't find it later, it's always on my Twitter pinned post.
Absolutely. And it'll also be included in the description below the video.
Yeah. And if you're just interested in me and what I do, you could always check out my channel. I do RPGs, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games, cozy games. Um, Sometimes I do weekend streams that are most of the times non-game related. Uh, and yeah, if you just want to hang out with me, that is also appreciated. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm,
Definitely worth checking out. I
thank
really appreciate this conversation. Very lovely.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for coming up.
Yeah.
We'll let you get to whatever else you had planned for the day.
Yeah, I gotta go feed my cat.
Ooh, even
Yeah.
pets for me.
I will.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay. Yeah, I seriously enjoyed talking. That was a very lightning, just enjoyable conversation. And I'm not going to go too much into this, but there was a bit of a kerfuffle over who started the hashtag. But it was cleared up in February that Sheepy and the other person that did originally use the hashtag, I believe, they worked out their differences. They're working together. They're not fighting over it. And that's the kind of shit I like to see. I should avoid swearing, shouldn't I? That's the kind of stuff I like to see, especially with my solidarity arc going on. Okay, the recording's done. Whew, that was a lot of. I mean, it was like so scuffed first half hour. Also, hey Nexus, sorry I didn't reply. I was just wrapping up that in. What do I want to get up to now? I guess I could record more segments, or I could just. Not sure. I'm doing pretty good. It's still pretty scuffed. It's always scuffed. Okay, I do gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Might need a noise gate tweak as well. Probably. It's kind of how it goes. I know fuck all about setting. Yay. Yeah, I don't know what actual settings I gotta set up for my microphone. I wonder if it is because I was getting a little too far away from it, looking way too far. Yeah, we should probably do that off stream. I want to go over a cringy video, but I also kind of want to make sure my microphone is working properly before I go over more content. So I think I might just braid out for now. But I do got to update my my sound stuff. How long have I been going? Hour or two? Hour and a half? That's pretty good. Oh, 7 people. I definitely got to make some commentary then, huh? Meet you in general. Meet you in general. When's that? Oh. Hey, Super Rock. How are you doing? Thank you for enjoying the stream. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, so I got linked something pretty interesting. Oh, wait. Oop. I'm gonna hit record after I get it actually proper set up. I knew it wasn't going to load. Okay, so there's a thing, like I got sent a... Oh, you do not need to apologize for lurking. Lurkers are the backbones of streaming. Seriously. I don't pay attention how many people are sitting in my chat or lurking. Just like I'm not gonna give people shit for wanting to listen to me talk. Somebody had that terrible take in
When talking about...
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to... Damn, I don't have to download them. I'm gonna change something. Window capture. Yes, go.
I asked the managers of a...
Pause. Super message me on Discord. Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick little... Gotta lurk, have a shower and eat and all that good stuff. Well, thanks for stopping by, Nexus. Definitely don't need to lurk, but I'd super appreciate it. Got sent some videos about, is it corporate VTubers speaking out about agencies? And I'm kind of on an agency kick. I want to learn more about them, how they work, how they function, and what are the thoughts of the VTubers, the talents of that agency. I've been told this is a corporate VTuber. See what they have to say.
I asked the managers of a real VTuber agency what they're looking for when they open auditions, and here is the one thing they are begging people not to do in their application. To preface this, what is the point of agencies opening auditions? They're looking for talents to stream for them. They also want to find interesting, entertaining people who can hold an audience for hours on end, day after day. They also want to find people who can work together well with the rest of a generation. Your audition is the first chance to show a company what kind of person you are, and why you're someone they'd want to consider working with. That makes sense, right? So that just begs the question, why are so many people role-playing in their audition videos? Don't roleplay! You're not auditioning to be an actor, you're applying for a job! Every time this happens, I can just imagine the bags under my manager's eyes getting worse. Prepare a rough outline, record your intro video, unscripted, include some game commentary or something, and just try to remember the poor staff who have been given the job of watching 1,000 identical-looking audition videos in a row. Please be nice to them. They are so tired.
Yeah, okay, I can definitely get that. That's an interesting take. I hadn't considered that. Though I personally don't personally have any interest in joining an agency myself, but I definitely want to understand more about them. I want to talk, I want to learn more. So, who's ready for round 2? We're only going over the 2 ones, but this person might be somebody I talk about more on.
When talking about VTuber agencies, you'll see a lot of comments saying, what's the point of joining a VTuber agency if they're just going to take a cut of your revenue? So for those of you wondering, here are just a few things a VTuber agency does.
Yeah, I would imagine they do more than just take a cut of your revenue. That would go towards, paying the artists, the riggers, sound engineers, the promoters, managers, all that part. But I personally would want them to be paid a fair wage.
And you better damn listen! For the record, the vast majority of the actual content creation still falls on the VTuber themselves. Agencies are there to help make creating the content easier. The main thing an agency will pay for is your startup costs, most notably your model. But this also means you have a better budget for stream overlays, BGMs, logos, that sort of thing. I had an original song at debut, and good lord, I would not have been able to pay for that myself. Too busy spending my life savings on sharks. Managers also help out a lot with the organizational side of things. If I'm doing a cover song, I don't have to reach out to a mixer, artist, and video editor one by one. I ask my manager to, and spend the time I saved buying more sharks because time is money. It also helps a lot to have someone else focus on stuff like merch and marketing for you, especially because if I were to do it personally, I would probably get scammed out of all of my shark money. This is only the start of what VTuber managers help with, but hopefully now you understand how much trouble I would be in if I had to do all of this myself. You know, my sharks aren't going to look after themselves.
Nice. I like this. Rin Pen Rose Reel. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I like them. They're interesting. Oh, video was created by Rin Penrose. Okay, Rin Penrose. Interesting. More insight on the VTuber or the world of VTuber agencies. This is the kind of shit I like. If people have more insight they would like me to go over, more stuff I can talk about, more knowledge for me to digest, please send it my way. Okay, I did a little bit of recording. Oh yeah, I'll just rage. Stop it. Playing Elden Ring. I don't know who to name or who to raid. I'm like never good at thinking about. Playing Phasmophobia, Elden Ring, Dolphin, Artheresia, Elden Ring, Subnautica, Gundam Evolution. I do prefer to raid smaller streamers. Happy. At least that's the way I think. No, I want to go say hi to Fluffy. It's been a while since I raided. Oh, yeah. I thought so. Fluffy. Hey. Oh, they're starting soon? Damn it. Guess we can hang out a little bit. Wait for them to start. Big tired. Didn't get much sleep last night. Man. Start your goddamn stream. Oh. They're gonna take a while. Yeah, fuck it. Starting it. A couple lurkers. Well, it's been fun. Not my typically long stream, not typical time, but it was a nice stream. Glad we take care, everybody. See you next Saturday. Bye.